Hey guys, welcome to Buzztown Confess. Subscribe to our channel for digital marketing tutorial videos. Do not forget to visit our website www.btownconfess.com. And we will be discussing today how to run ads on LinkedIn. So running on ads on LinkedIn is not that tough, although it's created that hypothesis or say perception in the market that running ads on LinkedIn is too tough and required all those technical rocket science and costly as well. So although I can agree to the point of cost, it is comparatively costlier than other platforms, but then this is very interesting. So let's cover the basic aspect of how to run ads on LinkedIn. So I won't be deep diving into the types of campaign, what are the campaigns and the creatives we can run in this video particularly, which will be we can cover all those in our next videos or any sessions. So considering that you guys are aware of what is the importance of LinkedIn and how it is used, who are the target audience for LinkedIn and everything, and if not, then definitely we can have a session on this separately. Let me know that in the comment section below. And now here we are going to start with the process of structuring and running the ads, right? So I'm considering that you must be having a LinkedIn ID of yours, and the only requirement to run the LinkedIn ads that you need to have access of that page for you which you are going to run the ads. So on your personal profile or the profile which you are going to use to advertise the campaign, right? So it's very easy that suppose this is a profile, just click on this work tab and here is the advertise menu. Once you click on this advertise menu, you'd be taken to the account dashboard, right? Once you reach on the account dashboard, there would be the number of accounts which you'd be handling, and there can be multiple. It's not limited to one or three. So suppose I'm considering to structure a campaign for my blog Boston Confess. So I'll be selecting that this is the account. You can see the page responsible for that particular account. So suppose I'm planning to run campaign for Boston Confess, so I'll select this account. So once you select the account, you'll reach on the campaign dashboard, so where you will get this already. There is one default campaign group already there, although you can create your group as well if you want to, but currently I'm continuing with this. Click on this campaign group, then you'll enter on the campaign dashboard. You can see the sections are highlighted here. The dashboard where you will be, that section will be underlined or highlighted to show you. Initially you were on accounts, then you came to campaign groups, and then to campaign. Right now we are on the campaign level, right, where it asks to create a campaign. So I'll click on this simple button, create campaign. It will ask you objective, the campaign name and everything, right? So you should name your campaign here. So suppose I'm saying test a campaign, right? And then I'll click. If again it is asking whether you want to use the default campaign group or any other different group which you have created, or you want to create a new group. So there's all customization available throughout the process, right? So I'm clicking next. I'll be reaching on the objective tab. This is the most important tab and section of the advertisement which decides the delivery of your ad, the bid of your ad, the creative of your ad, right? So for this, you can choose brand awareness, website visit, engagement, video views, job applicants, website conversions, lead generation. So job applicants is basically used by HRs for hiring. Lead generation is a type of advertisement where you have option that you cannot you can directly ask the user to fill their information, or it is auto filled. Once they click on your ad, they are not required to land on any landing page. A form will pop up with auto filled their profile information, and they just need to click on the submit, and the advertiser gets the lead. So this is again a very interesting part. I'll be covering this in a separate session. So currently I'm moving ahead with brand awareness, right? So here you see it is selected brand awareness. Now here comes the audience. So already it says saved audience if you have any. So you can there's again an option, when you will be on the account and campaign level, there would be the number of menu navigations would be there, where you can create your the audience auto save audience, and you can use them here, right? If not created, you can manually create it live by adding locations. So I will just um, yeah, India is fine. So I'll be considering India as my geographic location. Even you can go state wise and city wise as well. So selected cities would be available. I am not sure whether if any, if you want to, if you want to exclude, you can exclude other locations as well. Now that language targeting, English, Hindi, so I'm considering English. Then again, this is one of the interesting part, that you can narrow your audience further, right? So now you see that audience size is very big. If you give only the, you know I mean, you only given the geographic location, the English language, the language targeting, and you can see the size, right? So you need to narrow down to make your ad reach to the exact audience, to those who want, whom you want to see your ads, right? So here are the attributes of the audience, right? So what you can target basically, so through LinkedIn you can target to the employees of any particular company, based on their demography, based on their job experience, interest, and based on their designation as well, right? So see, like it says company. So in company there are a couple of added sections as well, like company category. Of course, if you want to target only the Fortune, global, LinkedIn new editors, so they have their own decided sections. Now company connections of, you can search an employer if they are available here. Company follower of, so this is showing my followers. So yes, say suppose I want to target them, right? Growth rate is the new thing they have added today. Industries as well, company names as well. As I said, you can search any company, like I want to target the employees of Google, so it would show, yeah. And here only those companies are available, those whose landing LinkedIn page is available, LinkedIn company page is available. So you select here, then again it would say some of the suggested companies if you want to target, right? Then we can move ahead in the company. So like you can choose on the basis of the company and size as well. Like you don't want to go specific with any of the company, but you want to target company those who are having employees more than 50 or something like that, then you can choose that option from here, right? Then coming to demographic, now the age targeting of course is very important for us. So suppose I want to target only this category. Now it depends on your targeting and content what you want to, right? Then the gender. So for us the gender, for me basically I'll be targeting both. It depends on your campaign. Now the education, if education is important, like if you want to target for any audience, those who are haven't completed their masters and they are looking for some, or haven't completed their graduations or something like that, they're looking for any expert course or any short crash course kind of diploma course, or some certified course or something like that, you can reach out to them from here. The job experience, this really helps to precise your campaign reach. Like you have selected that I want to target the employees of the company, or the followers of the company whose company size is above 50. Now you are considering that I'd be reaching um, a company who is on the level of SME, or enterprises or bigger enterprises like that. But then again you want to reach only to one of the seniority level of that post. Suppose you are running any marketing campaign and now your target audience is only CT or something like that, that you can directly reach them. Now how you can reach them is select their job function. So now you suppose you want only reach out to human resources, right? You only want to reach out to information technology department, right? Then the seniorities, of course you want the senior, or say director or VP. You want your ads only visible to the decisive person, you can select from here. Then titles, if you want to go more specified, like chief technical, see, yeah, it is chief technology officer, chief technical officer. So whatever you feel, I'm just giving an example, nothing is mandatory here. So skills as well, years of experience as well, that you want your ads to be shown to the professional, those who are having experience at least of 10 years, right? So interest and traits as well, those who are having interest in groups say which talks more about human, you know, human resource and development or something like that. Yeah, so it will show, you know, those kinds of groups here. You can target them, then their interest as well. What is their interest field in terms of professional interest I'm talking about. And LinkedIn of course covers only the professional interest, right? You again have, if you want to use the combination, you can use that. uh, like suppose you want to target only senior level and having title, so this is all. Or still have, you know, the scope of increasing the audience size. But if you add the audience size on the basis of and, that, you know, narrow down your audience size. Like suppose I just add one thing here. So I'll use years of experience into the, you know, this audience, and say, see, from where to where this audience size reach, it has narrowed down a lot. You can keep on, you know, adding all those, you know, layers of targeting. So based on your requirement, if you have a good budget, you can go on the or basis of you want more brand awareness, so then you can opt or basis. But then, yeah, you want your ad to be, you know, very niche specific, you just, I would preferably, you know, recommend you to use and, that is something very niche, right? And everybody on LinkedIn wants the niche targeting as far as my experience is concerned, right? And I always off the audience expansion, because this is not something like I want to bombard, you know, the LinkedIn through my ads. No, I want to reach out to personal, you know, people's professional people on very selected criteria which I have mentioned above. I don't want any game in that, right? It's as simple as that. Then you can of course choose, you know, the single image ad, carousel image ad, right? So there are dimensions mentioned, you know. Suppose I'm choosing here single, and text ad is for, so there are many, you know, ads available. It depends on your requirement. And then placement against LinkedIn audience net, there are a couple of, you know, extra platforms which are considered LinkedIn audience network. But I'm not keeping that into my schedule, into my targeting, because again my niche is my niche. So daily budget, of course, campaign start date, and bid is something, you know, where you can decide the CPC as well, and sorry, CPM as well, because this is brand awareness, so it's showing CPM. And you can also, you know, go with the automated and conversion tracking. Of course you can add this through, you know, either of the process. If you have, you can create one, and you can create conversions, like you want to track sign-ups, you want to track, you know, any kind of participation or call to action which is mentioned on your landing page, whatever you feel like, or what may be the, you know, the final call of this campaign. Even that can be manually, you know, tracked in this campaign. So once you have on the all the information, it will ask you to proceed ahead, save your campaign, save your details, reach to the next page, which would, you know, definitely ask you something like, the ads in the campaign. And ads means the creatives, the copies, right? Click on create new ad, name this ad if you want to. So I'm saying test now. It will show you the preview of your ad here, how it would look like on the LinkedIn. So you want free guest post, you can, you know, and then destination URL, of course, be confess.com. Okay, so yeah, URL is here. You know, it is auto picking any image from the URL, I guess. Yeah, but of course you can change uh, the image from here, right? Since I don't have any, so I'm not adding, but you can change. You can change the headline as well. So like headline is, which is, you know, coming here like free guest post. Yeah, you can see a bit of section is visible in this preview. And this again description would be there. Now CTA, it's again an optional, but if you want, see, like learn more or something like that, okay, add to campaign and create. So you can of course customize all the sections as per your, you know, the campaign thoughts and the objectives and the creative strategies. And just filling the all autofill information here, right? So this is saved and ready to go launch. Now if I click on the next, it will ask for the billing information and will ask to launch the campaign. But that is not more important. The more important is I would like to show you the preview of the ad, how it would look like in the, you know, say you want free guest post is something which I added a description, and then here it is coming the free guest posting as a headline, and if you write the description, that is optional but is visible sometime on couple of devices, right? So this is how your ad would look like. I mean, there's option again to check that in your, you know, the feed as well in the real time. So I'll check if it is available. Yeah, it will look like this in your feed as well. In any, not your feed, the in any you know, audience feed as well. So click on next, reach on the billing information and everything, and launch the campaign. Once you click on the launch campaign, it will ask you the billing information, right? So yeah, if you've already entered, you need not to do that, but then yeah. So guys, I guess I have covered the basic aspect and, you know, make you more comfortable how to run the LinkedIn ads. Yeah, it's not that tough. Yeah, agreed with me, it's very easy, it's very user friendly, advertiser friendly. Once you are you know, onto it, you can definitely go through it, I'm pretty sure. Do let me know in the comment section if you have any problem, you're facing any problem with the LinkedIn ads. It's very interesting, it's very effective for the business who are looking for B2B leads, B2B signups or something like that. It's very good if you want to reach out to healthy professionals in the organization, any organization, or reach out to any deceased person. So it's very healthy and very cost effective. Now if you, now people say this is very costly. No, if you opt any other medium to reach out to the deceased person, that is comparatively more costlier than LinkedIn, and even you cannot track the effectiveness of that medium, right? But here you can, you will having report of each and everything, from where you're getting clicks, from where you're getting impression, who were the persons who were, I'm pretty sure it's not the profile, but it would give you definitely from which industry you're receiving clicks, for which job designation, from which seniority level. You will get a very detailed report of this, you know, your campaign. So yeah, I hope I have covered all the aspects, and would definitely love to hear feedback from you. So stay tuned with us, keep you know, sharing and liking our videos, and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next video. Thank you. Bye bye.